the Acropolis Tower to investigate the brutal attacks. All the SWAT are dead. They're supposed to be the best, but they're dead, dead, dead. Then I encountered this lady who transformed into a humanoid-like creature. Boy, she's ugly and wasn't very nice. Who apparently are called the neomitochondria. Neomitochondrial creatures. Then this masked figure who thinks he's Psychomantis, but I showed him his boss twice over with my fire powers. As soon as he's about to finish the sentence, "You're Eve's," ... And then BAM! We wiped his ass again on the floor. Lastly, this guy Kyle Madigan, hindi ko alam kung Pinoy ba to, ano? Who claims to be on the case as well, who is so hot, by the way. You know, literally. Teams up with B. After taking nappy time in a scary motel room, faced the big boss Burner, who happens to look like Pudge's cousin. I hope this guy doesn't meat hook me. Then I finally won the fight after a couple of attempts. Woohoo! And this also happened because I need to dance the budots every time I die. But turns out Flint the doggo died and found Mr. Douglas grieving over him. Out of the goodness of my heart, I asked the viewers to press F if they want to save the doggo, and there's your answer. So I grabbed the grenade launcher to beat his ass under 3 minutes to make it count. So we went gangsta on him and finally saved the doggo. Then this too prompted and we forgot to save, so we had to kill the boss the same way all over again. Then Mr. Hotshot talks about going to a place called the Shelter where weird illegal human experiments are happening. After finishing off the Blizzard Chaser, we found Kyle's gun inside the large monster, assuming he's dead, dead, dead. Oh my god, he's dead. What? Anyways, we finally gained access to the shelter, which Kyle was talking about. R.I.P. Kyle. Where stranger things are happening. Apparently, animals were being experimented on as well to create super monkeys and other super scary and fugly creatures. Then ended up finding a hidden door and fought the glutton, wherein we got sucked in a few times. Yikes! Then finds Kyle alive. What's up, mga bobo? Walang hiya to. Buhay ka pa pala. So we encountered Bowman, who went cray-cray and who apparently started speaking some sort of Russian accent. Animals evolutionary. Failures should betray the plan of God. Got myself a key card. We also found out that the ANMC, or the superior life forms, were coming from my DNA. Yes, they're your babies, Aya. Bumped and got myself into a pinch with either really bloated ANMCs or ones that looks like aliens. Pierce found me and called me to meet up with him. Apparently, there's an underground facility called the Neo Arc producing energy that was growing the pupa. Our mission is to shut it down. Pierce stayed behind, said it was top secret. Not a very good idea. And Prez wants to destroy something. And after all that fiasco, finally we stepped in and found the Neo Arc. Welcome to the most excruciating puzzle solving of the game. Kill the secret Pokemon Lapras, mini boss. Don't you worry and acquire the Skull Crystal. Shut down the pupa power generating ANMCs. Face the puppet stinger with Kyle almost going gangsta on the kid who happens to be Eve, but Aya stops him. Eve was controlling the ANMCs brought by fear using the brainwave amplifier, hence creating a barrier in the shelter out of self-preservation. A biological pollution breaks out. Then kidnapped by number 9 with an army of more number 9s, golems, with the US Marines backing me up. Fonania! The Prez is deciding to make the call to blow up the shelter, yet a new barrier was created. Saved Pierce in the Golem Freezer and talked some sense into him. Saved Private Ryan, saved the private. Baldwin got arrested. That traitor. Because he was leaking missed data. Lieutenant allows me to investigate another obstruction in the lower levels of the shelter, and so we gear up to face the final boss. We have come to the final showdown. Kyle was apparently a double agent, had to shoot Aya on the shoulder, that dick, to prove he was on their side, and then takes down number 9 in the end. Things are getting so juicy. The Prez shot Mojave with the railgun and somewhat missed the shelter, but prematurely awakened Brahma, the pupa that was being grown all throughout the game. That idiot. And then we have the first boss. Kyle somewhat reveals his true feelings indirectly to Aya. Got annoyingly killed a few several times by the Bishop Golem before getting to the boss. Defeated Brahma but absorbs Eve in the process, and guess who? Sephiroth, Mitochondria Eve shows up. Of course, Aya Brea saves the day, and Kyle finds them on the ground together. Cutscene ends with a major cliffhanger. Apparently, we just got the normal ending, and Prez is trying to cover up the truth to the media. And that is how I met your mother. Are you ready for the third birthday? Like, follow, share, live every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 p.m. GMT+8.